Found this strange, and my wife wanted to trash it. I started marking them return to sender and no such occupant and dropped them right back into the mailbox. This came to a head in October when I was cleaning up the yard and a bright white SUV drove up. The wife looked up and turned pale. "Oh God, it's them," she said. Out stepped a rotund woman and a thin man who only had a passing resemblance to her uncle. The professor immediately walked up to my wife. She asked them what they were doing on our farm. Her mother replied, "The university is doing virtual classes, and with COVID, we figured we could self-isolate at our ranch." The R had a weird emphasis. I said, "Excuse me, but this isn't your ranch." She said, "Oh, I'm sure we can have the ownership all cleared up." "Well, aren't you going to invite us in?" I told her, "Ma'am, you may be my wife's mother, but you are a stranger to me. I would rather not." The professor turned to father-in-law and said, "Make the call." Father-in-law instantly got on the phone with the police and started spinning a tale about us not letting them into the house that they equally own with us. I couldn't believe what I heard and how insane it was being spun. Luckily, as I said before, small town. The sheriff pulled up, and it was someone I had known for most of my life. He also knew that this land was in my family's name for 3 generations. The sheriff asked what was happening and said, "What's this I hear about you selling half your ranch, Duke?" Me, I didn't. These are my wife's parents and they think they have a legal stake in my land. Her mother said, "Not think, no. We've lived here since February. With tenant laws, that means." Sheriff, funny, I don't remember you in town. That shut the professor right up for a second, but then she reached into her bag and pulled out a stack of letters. A lot of them the bills and bank statements, with the ranch's address. "Professor, then how do you explain these?" The sheriff took the letters and looked at them. "Ma'am, these are all marked return to sender." The professor turned desperate. She then said, "Please. I haven't seen my daughter in years. I just want to make sure she's okay. Surely you can see that he is controlling her every move." The sheriff rolled his eyes and walked over to talk to his wife and I again. The sheriff likes to solve problems between people. And he hasn't encountered this level of crazy before. The sheriff said, "All right, they don't want you here. Best you two not come back." The two protested briefly, but then piled back into the SUV and drove off, with the sheriff trailing right behind to make sure they were completely off the property.